Hi there, I'm Teresa with eXp Realty here in Panama City Beach, Florida. And today's video, I'm just going to give you some tips on how you can increase the value of your home up to about $10,000. So the first things that I want to start with are the three main things that I'm always asked about when I'm showing properties. And that's the roof, the AC heating cooling system, and the hot water heater. Now these are probably, these are the most asked questions because these are usually the ones that will go bad quickly, and they're usually the most expensive repairs that a homeowner is concerned about. So typically with the age of a roof, the average age is about 20 years, which is good, and that's great, and but if it's anything lower than 15 years, you're going to be okay. Anything over 15 years of age, probably going to get some low offers because buyers are going to be anticipating that large expense like in the next couple of years of buying the home. So that's just something that, to think about. With the heating and cooling system, same thing. The average age is around 16 years, but buyers really feel a lot more comfortable if it's under 10 years of age, because of course, we're in Florida, so the heating cooling system tends to run on overdrive here. And as Murphy's Law says here, if the AC is going to go out, it's usually in July. And as soon as they can get there is next Thursday between, 8 a.m. and never. So, just kind of, even just like a tune-up, just to make sure that everything's running good. And that can go a long way as well. With the hot water heater, the max average lifespan of a hot water heater is 12 to 13 years. So anything underneath 10 years is a pretty good thing. And once again, sometimes you can just have someone come over and just give like a check and just check things out, just in a basic inspection, like is everything running good? And you get that piece of paper, that certification, so to speak, that, we had it looked at, we've had it checked out, and everything's good and in working order. And that can also go a long way to make buyers feel a little more comfortable about avoiding those extra large expenses. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is just a little bit of like a remodeling thing. So when it comes to the kitchen, not a lot of people have a lot of money in their budget to do like a complete kitchen overhaul. So just some little things that you can do at home that will really dramatically improve the look of your kitchen. With cabinets, you could just add a fresh coat of paint or stain. Fun little weekend project. But then you can just go and add like some new knobs and some new drawer handles. Kind of just really gives like a refreshed look. Changing out the light fixtures, updating the light fixtures, or even just cleaning them, adding like brighter light bulbs. So like adding more light gives the appearance of a larger space, and just overall kind of just gives it a little more of a homey feeling, and people will feel a lot more comfortable. But those are some little things that you can do as far as the kitchen. Maybe add a new sink or a new faucet. But those are just little tiny updates that can really have a big result, just in the with a buyer's perspective. So we'll walk into the bathroom, and with a bathroom, kind of the same thing. You don't really need to do a lot of big major changes there. Kind of just switch out the shower heads, or maybe a new shower curtain. Switch out the faucet. Same with the light fixtures and maybe brighter light bulbs. Add like a fresh line of caulk around the bathtub or the sink. That can also kind of give the illusion of things being brand new, and that will add some value. So when we get into next on the list would be landscaping. So landscaping, of course, is going to be important because that's going to be the first thing that people look at when they pull up to your house. So kind of just, is the lawn mowed? I mean, do you, in the landscaping, like, are the weeds pulled? Like, maybe add a fresh layer of mulch, trim the bushes, add a couple pops of color with just some colorful year-round Florida weather-friendly flowers or plants. That can really go a long way, especially something that's floral, something that's local but that's also floral, that like when you're walking up and it smells so good, and it just kind of really engages the buyers when they're coming to their house. It really means a lot when they are already kind of have an emotional connection before they've even set foot in the door. So yeah, mow the lawn, pull weeds, trim bushes, fresh mulch, and maybe some pops of color here and there. The last thing I'm going to talk about is paint. And paint can be a big project. If you like to paint, if you hate to paint, sometimes you don't really need to do like a whole new, wouldn't need to paint the whole entire house. Like maybe just touch up some scuff marks, or, like adding a new coat of paint around the door frames, or even on the inside of the window frames, kind of just makes things kind of pop a little bit more. And plus that like smell of fresh paint just kind of, subliminally, subconsciously, people think, oh, they must have done some upgrading around here. So that would be my recommendations with paint. Also, when it comes to like the exterior, sometimes like just a pop of color on the front door can really be amazing. Like myself, I'm a sucker for a red front door. I don't care what color the house is. I love red front doors. But anyway, so sometimes you could just paint the front door a different color, like a nice bold color. So a little bit of paint can go a long way with the effects of it. So I hope that this has been helpful for you as far as like little things you can do around the house to increase the value of your home and sell for more money. If you are thinking about selling and you would like just and you'd like to do a home value, like just free, and I'm not talking about like a computer generated, just general algorithm. I'm talking about a specific to your house in your neighborhood, home value report, where I would show you like, what has sold in your neighborhood, what's under contract in your neighborhood, and what's active in your neighborhood. And then that way you can go through and kind of look at pictures and compare for yourself. So if that's it's free, no obligation at all. Please feel free to call, email, or text me if you would like to proceed with to get just a free home value analysis of what your house would roughly be worth right now. I'm happy to do that, and that would just come to your email. Like I said, like a full detailed report. But if you have any questions, please feel free to call, email, text me, whatever you're most comfortable with, and I look forward to hearing from you. And I hope you found this information valuable. So thank you, and I will talk to you soon.